One year inside the wrestling basement, coming at you with every freaking thing you need to know. NXT edition. Without further ado, let's jump right into today's video. So tonight on the first episode of NXT 2020, we got a huge fatal 4-way match to determine the next opponent for Roger Strong's NXT North American Championship. The competitors consist of Keith Lee, Dominic Dijakovic, Cameron Grimes, and Damian Priest. Now, as far as this fatal 4-way match goes, we all know that triple threats and fatal 4-way match, there are no disqualifications. So weapons and outside interference is legal in this match. Now, as far as Dominic Dijakovic and Keith Lee, they done had a rivalry for like months now. Ever since I've been watching NXT, they've been into it. And me personally, I feel as though they'll make a great tag team. So I wouldn't be surprised if these two superstars don't win this match and they don't go on to face Roger Strong as far as the NXT North American Championship. I personally like to see Keith Lee and Dominic Dijakovic become NXT Tag Team Champions. So, as far as the other two competitors, Damian Priest and Cameron Grimes, I can definitely see Cameron Grimes coming out on top as far as this fatal 4-way match and going on to face Roger Strong for the NXT North American Championship. And we got to also put in perspective that Damian Priest is still into it with Pete Dunne and Achilles Dane. So those two superstars alone could play a big factor as far as this fatal 4-way match. And I think Kushida still want Cameron Grimes' number. So out of this, like I said, out of this fatal 4-way match, out of these four superstars, Cameron Grimes, in my opinion, got the best chances of winning this fatal 4-way match. And plus, I like the guy's charisma in the ring. We also got the first round of the Dusty Rhodes Classic. Now, as far as this whole tournament, I was never a big fan. I recently just started watching NXT, but I know whoever wins the tournament in the end, they get a trophy. As far as the tournament, the first round consists of the NXT Tag Team Champion, the Undisputed Era, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly. Tag team action against the team of Goliaths. I don't know this team, like, they look badass, but hey, it's the Undisputed Era that they're going against. And in this match, I'm definitely had to go with my boys, the Undisputed Era. Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly pick up the win, you know, advancing on into the Dusty Rhodes Classic tournament. And sticking to the tournament, we got a second tag team match, which will also consist of Imperium to go against the Forgotten Sons. Now, on paper, the Forgotten Sons, they have been impressive over the past couple of weeks, where as far as I didn't see, but Imperium, just their appearance itself showed that they're dominant. And I feel as though Imperium, those two members of Imperium will definitely be taking home the win in tonight's tag team match. On last week's episode of NXT, we seen a huge NXT World Heavyweight Championship match between the champion Adam Cole and Finn Balor, man, which I thought Finn Balor was going to become the new NXT World Heavyweight Champion, but Johnny Gargano, I won't say he interfered, but he distracted Finn Balor, in which I feel as though that was a great way for Adam Cole to go over on Finn Balor, because I was led to believe that Finn Balor was about to become the new NXT World Heavyweight Champion, and I know I'm not the only person that would have mind seeing that. So I can see clear as day that they're finna build up a Finn Balor and Johnny Gargano story where the winner would eventually go on to face Adam Cole for the NXT World Heavyweight Championship. Or they might just mix Adam Cole into the bunch and just make it to a three-way. Just knowing WWE track record, they're going to do Finn Balor versus Johnny Gargano, where the winner will face Adam Cole eventually for the NXT World Heavyweight Championship. So Finn Balor and Johnny Gargano's storyline will definitely be continuing tonight on NXT. And last and certainly not least, last week's episode of NXT, we crowned a new NXT Women's Champion, that being Rhea Ripley, after she defeated a long-time champion, that being Shayna Baszler. Now in this match, like, I was actually emotionally invested into this match because Rhea Ripley is like one of the greatest female superstars out right now. I feel as though Rhea Ripley can defeat Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Bayley, Sasha Banks. She can defeat all of the horsewomen. Like, that's just my opinion. As far as Shayna Baszler, I put her in the category of Seth Rollins. When Seth Rollins had the championship, I just knew it was nowhere in hell he was about to lose that championship. And that title match last week, like, my heart was really beating because in a way I wanted Rhea Ripley to win, but I was also like preparing for her not to win because I was like, That's usually how WWE do it. They get you emotionally invested into it. Then the person that you want to win don't win, and you just be heartbroken. You be ready to cut that shit off. So after seeing Rhea Ripley become the new NXT Women's Champion last week on NXT, what's next for her? Who is next in line as far as an NXT Women's Championship match? And what I can clearly see going down, like as far as tonight on NXT, of course in WWE NXT history, how they like to do it is when a champion loses, in this instance it's Shayna Baszler, they're going to get another rematch. So we're going to see Shayna Baszler versus Rhea Ripley, the third match in which Rhea Ripley will retain and Shayna Baszler was going to lose, obviously. She's going to enter the Women's Royal Rumble. She's more than likely going to win, and she's going to main event WrestleMania going against Becky Lynch. Now, how did I come up with that? It's simple. I've been watching WWE since I was like 2 or 3 years old, and that's clearly what's going to happen. And tonight is going to be the first seed in seeing this dream match between Shayna Baszler and Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. So as far as tonight on NXT, we're definitely in for a good treat starting out 2020, considering the fact how the first Monday Night Raw and the first Friday Night SmackDown was. As far as 2020, the build up for those shows was absolutely great, and tonight NXT, hey, I look forward to big things. So with that being the end of every freaking thing you need to know, NXT edition, feel free to smash that like button, super kick the subscribe button, comment down below, hit the bell notification. Until next time, I'm your host, Wayne Yay.